Hey guys, Coop here. Let's do a little bit of talking about the shop. Here lately I've been rearranging the strop, trying to make it a little bit more efficient, whatever you want to say. To be honest, when we first bought the shop, I threw it together as fast as I could, trying to just get it in here so I could start work. And over the past 4 years, I've just thrown things here and there and put up shelves here and there, and I've never really put any thought into what I was doing, where it needed to be, and what I was using it for. So after doing a lot of watching videos online, I decided time for a makeover. And we've totally revamped the shop. It's totally different now. And just wait a minute. I'll pause here in a few minutes and I'll take you on a little small tour of the shop and show you what all we've done. Used to, I filmed on the back wall. Now that's where my miter saw is. Miter saw used to be over here. I think we've just really gotten it down to where it's more efficient in here. We've actually got a lot more room. We took out, I think, all total, probably about 10 feet of table space that we didn't need, that we weren't using. All it was doing was catching clutter. So hopefully with that being gone, it frees up a lot more space to actually work in. We've put up some shelving like this. This will be where all my jigs stay as I'm making them. Rulers behind me. Top plates and slides over there before they get cut up above the miter saw. Wood lathe over here in the front door. We moved it from this side of the shop to the opposite side. So basically now we have all the tools on that side of the shop and the back wall. The tools down this side are all on casters where they can be moved. Like we've got the new table saw set up here, which that's not the permanent home for it. That just happens to be where it's sitting right now. I've got my my all-time favorite double router stand. It's down there. It's on wheels. And we actually made a table that folds against the wall, that when we're not using it, we can put it down and it frees up a lot of space in here. Anyway, guys, if you'll bear with me, we'll take a second and I'll take you on a shop tour. Alright guys, we'll start off. We're coming in the door here, and to my left we have the new lathe, or we got the lathe, all my pen working stuff. And then next in line we have the drill press, all my pen blanks and everything up there that I've got to finish. Then we move on to my nemesis of the whole shop, which this thing it's been a good tool, but it makes the biggest mess out of anything that I have in this shop. This thing, it's crazy trying to keep up with the dust that it creates. Then we move on. We've got the big belt sander. We've got the tumbler for the hooks. We've got a little chop saw that we cut our bolts with. There's hooks and stuff back there. There's my pen press. Some dies and stuff for making pen resins. And then up there in the corner we have the top plates and slides up out of the way. We sunk our miter saw down into the table. Of course, got the shop vac. Really proud of this little idea. I just took some T-track and put a little stop up there so I could get repeatability with my chop saw, which that's going to come in handy. And then moving on, we've got the bench grinder, got my toolbox, got some lumber up there I need to cut up the next few days for some jigs. There's my pressure pot system with my air tank down there. And of course we've got the new table saw cabinet I just finished today. I'm not completely finished with it. I still have to put a fold out on the front and a fold out on the side. But once that's done, that won't take no time. Then of course we've got all our clamps. And it's still a shop in progress. We're still working on things. It's not completed. Then of course here's the table where I put everything together, which we cut that down. That was 8 feet. Now it's only 4. There's the little shop cart that we roll around. We have the jigs on all the time. And of course, my favorite router. the one I use 99% of the time in here. And then here is the new feature that we added for putting stuff together. It's a fold-out table that when I'm not using it, it folds against the wall. It's just crude, nothing fancy. It just pivots. Just pull it up. And now you have a table. Just something simple, nothing major, but that's pretty much the shop, guys. Got my Craig tool set up, all my odds and ends. I put up a lot more shelving, but this is just a basic shop tour, nothing fancy. Of course, I still can't get away from clutter. That was clean. Now I've already got wood thrown on it. And we got a little bit of all kinds of stuff still left to find a home for it. But for the most part, everything's pretty much coming along great. Just need to keep chipping away at it. The more we fix, the better off it'll be in here. Hopefully it'll be easier to clean. I'm going to install a nice little dust collection system. Alright guys, if you'll bear with me, I'll get back with you in just a moment. Alright guys, as you can see, we've done some improvements in the old swamp shop. We're hoping that it makes things a little bit more efficient, makes it easier to get around in, speeds up production. I think it will. It's already speeded up a lot of things that I usually do because I can actually get around in here a lot more. It's just like any other shop. It's work in progress. I don't see any reason to put anything fancy in here because everything that I use is right here at arm's length. So building a bunch of fancy cabinets and hiding stuff, that to me is just begging for clutter. Anyway guys, that's the shop tour. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's not a paracord video, but you know, we're just doing different things here and there as always. I appreciate your support. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. It means a lot to me. You guys all know we've got the Facebook page up and going. Links for that and all the other social media sites down below. Come over and join us on one of them, all of them, or none of them. It's entirely up to you. And with all that being said, old Coop's pretty much going to say, Coop out.